What excites me the most about playing here? That is a hard question. I think first and foremost to be in front of my family. It could make me emotional right now, but they did so much for me as a young kid growing up here, and they were the ones that gave me the opportunity to play. The amount of driving they did, bringing me to so many soccer practices, and now I've been overseas forever, and I've been playing away from home for so long, and they've traveled so much to come see me. Now they drive 20, 30 minutes to come watch me play. I think that's probably what means the most. I can give back to them in a way. Yeah, when I first heard the expansion club was coming to Denver, I think there was just so much excitement. I think when I look back as a youth player here growing up, I didn't have a professional team to look up to, so it was always elsewhere or with the women's national team. And now to have that here in my home state and to be able to be a part of that and represent all the youth here coming up and be a role model and a dream for another little girl that's looking up to us. Coming home felt like the next move for me because, one, I think I would kick myself if I didn't take the opportunity. I think it's really difficult right now for me to continue playing professional soccer and not have my family there at all times. And the thought of being able to play a game and see my parents in the crowd and my brother means so much to me. But also to represent this community where soccer has been an incredible thing here in Colorado. I think the support, the young players playing, the caliber of players that have come out of Colorado, I think it's so difficult not to have a professional club here. So to be able to play for that and represent that is so special to me. Yeah, the way I'm approaching a new team, a new expansion team is, one, I want to do the most to help. I think it's always a very challenging time when it's an expansion team coming into the league, but that's also an opportunity to showcase, one, what makes Denver so great, the community, the soccer community, and I think everything that the ownership is doing to make this a world-class environment. I think that's exciting, but it's also our job to then make that standard so high as players and to make the culture great, and also you want a winning environment and you want a competitive environment, and that's also my job, and hopefully my job as a leader to raise that standard and be everything the community wants of us and this club wants of us. Yeah, to help build something here in Denver, as a football club, soccer club, is so crazy because you have so many sports teams here, and you have that environment and those supporters, those fans, and now to have one more thing, and especially a women's professional club, I think that's the most exciting thing because it might be a little bit of a different fan base, but also creep into those other supporting groups, the other sport groups. I think Denver, Colorado in general is just such a athletic, physical, sports culture, so that's really exciting, and I think we can grow the fan base however we want, and that's our job to make it entertaining for them. Most excited about the first game that I play in. I think seeing the fans, feeling the energy. Obviously I speak about my family and who's in the crowd, but seeing the club for the first time and seeing a soccer team be here in Denver, I think that's probably what I'm most excited about because it just doesn't feel real yet, and that moment will feel amazing stepping onto the pitch for the first time and just seeing everything and seeing the fans screaming, and we know that the fan base is incredible here every time we play for the national team, so I know we're going to hear them, but to be supporting a club, it's going to be amazing. Success looks like building an incredible culture here at the Summit. I think that's first and foremost. I think before you get talking about the soccer and how we're playing and winning games, like you have to make the environment so special in terms of the community, the fans, but everyone inside that culture, everyone inside the staff, the players, you need to all be on the same wavelength. And I think that, one, is what makes a winning culture. That's what makes players want to play, staff want to work. I see it first and foremost with my husband, and I want to make sure that we have that same energy here and that same environment here. And then in terms of the football, that's That's the coach's job, get us going, and I think as players, like, we'll show up every single day and do everything possible to win and be a successful club in year one. Yeah, well, I hope those young girls that are looking up to me and seeing my journey as a representation of things that are just possible. I think mine was obviously a little different than most. I didn't go to college. I went professional very early in my life, but everything that I did here in Colorado helped me get to that point. Going and playing overseas, that first initial moment, I didn't have the opportunity to play here in the US. And I wanted to go, I wanted to experience something, but now to be coming back to where it all started, I think that's so special, because any young player, I think you can see the opportunities out there. One size doesn't fit all, and that's the special thing about football now, is there's so many different routes, and mine is a very special one, and everyone else's in the football world is special as well, and it's what you make of it and what you want of it. But I hope I can represent something different and unique, and hopefully be a role model for that young fan that's going to come watch me play here.